I do have to say, I was pleasantly surprised. I love Cheetos, and now I like flaming hot Cheetos. And I see why everybody's getting on there. You got a hole in your lip?
Hi everyone, and welcome back to Jarissa Explains. I'm Marissa.
And I'm Jamie. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be trying spicy chips. Out of all these chips, we're going to try to figure out which one is the most spicy out of all of them. Now, after buying these, we did realize that 4 of them are all made by the same company, which makes you think a lot about chips. And when you go down walking those aisles where all the chips are,
yeah,
most of them are made by the same people.
Yeah.
That's why we put this guy in the front. He's the only one that's different.
The flaming hot Cheeto dust is probably what 3 of these are gonna taste like.
We're assuming. We might be wrong. You know, a chip made a different way might hold the flavor a little different than, say, the Cheeto might hold it a little different than the Dorito.
That's very true. Only one of these that I've ever had before is the hot Cheetos. I don't know about you.
I have only had the Dorito.
You've never had a hot Cheeto?
I have never had a hot Cheeto. I know, I'm crazy. Yeah, believe it or not.
I was never really a fan of flaming hot Cheetos, I have to say. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're definitely going to get a chance to try them today.
Yeah. So the first chip that we're going to be trying today is the flaming hot Cheeto. Figure might as well just start off with this one.
I feel like this one out of all 5 of the flavors is the most famous.
Yeah. Have a smell. Smell the Cheeto itself. Ugh.
No other way to jump in the pool, just jump in. Cheers.
It like makes your saliva all thick.
Yeah, like these are hot, but they're like not debilitating and pretty tasty. I actually like them. They're actually pretty good. I do like these.
They're hot, but it's just like, I don't know. I don't like them very much.
What's taking me so long to try these?
Oh.
On the heat scale, like the back of my throat is hot, but as quickly as it heats up, it quickly dissipates.
So we're gonna rate these from 1 to 10 on the hot scale.
Help you get an idea of where we're thinking these should be rated at.
Maybe it's because I only had a couple of these, but they're not as hot as I remember them being. But I mean, they are spicy. I'm gonna say a 7 for this one.
I like these. They're pretty hot. On the heat scale, I'll give it a solid 6 because I can keep eating these all day with no problem. Our next chip we're going to be trying today, ladies and gentlemen, is the Fritos Spicy Jalapeno. Upon smelling this bag, you can definitely smell jalapeno.
Ready? Cheers.
Give it a dink. It's really not that spicy at all. Like compared to, say, the Flamin' Hot Cheetos so far. It's very tasty and flavorful.
Yeah, it's more so like a Frito with like a hint of this jalapeno flavor. Yeah. And it's not too hot either.
I actually like it. I mean,
I like it. Yeah, the flavor is good. It's much better than the Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
So, love, 1 to 10, what do you think about this chip? How hot is it?
I'm just gonna give it a 3. You can definitely taste the jalapeno and taste a little spice, but it's not like too hot to where your mouth is on fire.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have to agree with her. I'm gonna go with 3 as well because this thing is really low when it comes to heat. Anybody that doesn't do spicy, this is your chip right here, so you can still say you're doing some spicy.
The next chip we're gonna try is the Flamin' Hot Ruffles. I imagine this one's gonna taste pretty similar to the Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
I'm gonna have to agree. It's pretty much the same logo on that bag of chips as well as on this bag of chips. But we could be wrong. Like we said earlier, certain chips might take the infusion of that flavor differently than another chip.
That's true.
Oh, that's good.
They look very much like they're covered in this dust.
They look very menacing. Look at that. Very red. Okay, this smells like a bag of potato chips.
Alright, I'm gonna try the one that doesn't have as much dust on it.
Both mine have a lot of dust, so I'm gonna get dusty. Cheers.
I don't really like the taste.
I see what she's saying. It almost gives it almost a sour taste. Yeah, like.
I don't think it's as hot as the Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
And I think it's a little hotter than that one.
You do?
Only because I think the chip is holding the dust in there a little bit more. So I think
you're right.
I think I'm getting more dust than I did on that flaming. So I think these are hotter than those. Okay, love. 1 out of 10. Where do you put these ones on the hot heat scale?
I think you would have to go with an 8.
You're gonna go with an 8? Well, I'm gonna go 1 under her, and I'm gonna go with a 7. Our next chip that we're gonna be presenting to you all is Takis Fuego Hot Chili Pepper and Lime Tortilla Chips. Don't know much about it. Never had these before in any form, hot or not.
Let's find out. See the shape? They're like rolled up tortillas. And these have a lot of dust on them.
That's true.
I think these might be really hot.
They'll just let you know what they look like. They're pretty daunting and red.
You ready?
Cheers.
Those do have a kick to them. More of a sour though.
Yeah, that's more lime. A lot of lime. Really limey.
I don't know. Has it hit the back of your throat? That's really hot in the back of my throat, like that. I think this is the hottest one that we've tried. I just feel like whenever I swallow, it's like, ah.
Well, by the time it goes to the back of your throat, she's absolutely right. It's hotter than all the rest of these chips. Like, this one's hotter than that flame dust and those.
Yeah.
And it's also sour. More sour than the rest of the chips because of the lime, I'm assuming, that's in there. And like the heat seems to be lasting longer too. This guy's kind of hanging around being like, fuego! So, love, what do you think? 1 to 10, where do you put this one on the heat scale?
I gotta say, this one's spicier than any of these other ones, so I'm gonna have to go with 9.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go one under you, and I'm gonna give this one an 8 and rate it the highest one so far today for heat as well.
So now that we fire extinguished our mouths, we are now gonna try our last chip, which is the Flaming Hot Doritos.
Again, we're probably well aware that this is probably the same hot dust that you found on the Flaming Hot Cheetos and the Ruffles, but like the Ruffles held them better than the Cheetos, maybe the Doritos hold it better than the Ruffles and the Cheetos.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They don't smell like Doritos. I'll tell you that much. Look how much dust is on that.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the first one I try. Look how red that is. All right, ready? Cheers.
Cheers. All these are different.
I think they put regular nacho cheese with this Flaming Hot chili or Flaming Hot Dorito powder.
I agree. Now the front of my mouth is like really on fire. In my throat, there's nothing going on. Like it just went full on assault as soon as it touched my tongue in the front of my mouth.
Yeah, but I will say this does have more flavor, I think, than the Ruffles and the Cheetos.
I agree. So, 1 out of 10, what do you think?
I think I'm gonna have to give this one a 10. This is gonna be the hottest one for me, is what I'm gonna say. Even more so than the Takis.
I'm gonna give this one a 9, and I'm gonna go with her and say that this one is the hottest one, just because as soon as I ate it, and the cheese and everything came in, as soon as you ate it, it just blew up your mouth.
Yeah, you can feel the hot immediately.
Yeah, so I think we have a pretty clear-cut winner. Who is the best hot chip out there? Okay. Doritos Flamin' Hot.
Yeah. Alright, well that brings us to the end of today's video. We obviously determined that the Dorito was the hottest chip. It's
tasty, hot, but all these chips are they're not without their own charm, and they're all, believe it or not, they're all different tasting. Even the ones that we figured probably have the same dust on them. Yeah. They all add a different component and bring it out in a different way.
Yeah, so they didn't taste the same at all. I thought they might, but they really don't.
No, they all have their own unique thing.
If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and let us know in the comments down below what we should try next.
Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell for future episodes of Jarissa.
Follow us on Twitter at Jarissa Explains.
Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for future episodes coming up in 2019.
Yep, and we will see you all in our next video.
All right, bye.
Bye.